If we lived in comfort all day, every day, humans wouldn't be here. Everybody has to get uncomfortable at some point.
To a degree, being comfortable is nice. I like going home and putting my trackies on and watching sport on TV, but I also like to get out there and live life.
The easy road is a great road, don't get me wrong, but I think that there's other roads all along the way that you'll find will have more purpose or more reward. You just have to take the first step down one of them.
Yeah, we definitely embrace like being uncomfortable. It's definitely an addictive feeling and state of mind, I guess.
Fear is something that I'm looking for. It's not reckless, it's all calculated, but that fear and then conquering that fear, that's a kind of ecstasy that lasts for a long time.
Fear can be a good thing. It not only pushes us to consider something else, or it pushes us to our limit, our boundaries, but it also tests us and shows us what we're capable of.
I think it's the way that you act when you're in those moments that kind of brings out your true colours. I wouldn't say it defines you as a person, but it definitely puts in your face like what you're made of, you know, and there's no shying away from it really.
I experience throwing up at the top of courses, and every time I compete and having full-blown panic attacks, can't breathe, hyperventilating, and it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible, and how I overcome that is by switching off and letting my body kind of do what I've prepared to do.
It's in those moments of fear that I think a lot of us will go into a state of maximum focus, and that's when you see incredible outcomes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into zone D and on the face.
Some people are content where they are, and maybe that's a gift. If you have this insatiable desire to always be better, then maybe you won't be that happy.
Our entire jobs are built around pushing further, harder, bigger. I think it's really healthy. It keeps things interesting. It keeps us moving forward. And when we're surrounded by a group of people who are all on that same path of trying to bring out the best in themselves, that just motivates you to bring out the best in yourself also.
Growth and progression are something that we should be embracing, and are parts of our industry that we need to learn from, you know.
doing these sports professionally and competing against people. That is just putting ourselves in an environment to grow the best.
In our game, we have to progress at lightning speed. If we don't progress at the rate at which, say, our competitors or our fellow skiers and snowboarders, then we become obsolete. And that's quite scary, but what's the fun in staying at the same level your whole life?
The key to overcoming the challenges is visualizing that success and not getting too caught up in all the stress and all the anxiety and all the self-doubt that you have. It's just really trying to get in a good mindset and not giving up. Things don't always come straight away. It can be about persevering as well.
Channel 8 brings you the team that takes your news stories to new heights. The team that stops at nothing. The team that does nothing to stop. It's time for Smooth News.
Good evening, New Zealand. I'm Samuel David Smoothy.
And I'm Jessica Hotter.
Leading tonight's news bulletin.
Millennials, how much responsibility is too much?
How's the jump looking?
I haven't hit it yet, but...
You haven't hit the jump?
No, I haven't hit it. I'm late.
Champagne, good on your face as well as your belly.
And the search continues for Daryl's dog.
Tonight's broadcast is a Winter Games special as we follow living legend Sam Smoothy as he completely dominates the Winter Games field.
And now we go to Cadrona, where athletes will be competing on the big jump.
Yeah, mate, we got big air here today. I think the last big air I did was 2004, and I got knocked out.
There's no team green in my category for finals, but the snowboarder, Tian, is holding it down.
Team Kakariki Green has come out absolutely swinging. The big air event has been an absolute throwdown here. Perfect conditions for trickery in the air, jumps, grabs. It's been one hell of a show, and I'm incredibly proud of my guys and girls. Unfortunately, Jossie Wells, team captain, has gone down. It looks like he's broken his wrist. So, you know, the news never stops.
There's rumours that this may have been plotted by Team Yellow. What are you going to say about those rumours?
Yeah, I have heard from a very credible source actually that Team Yellow has been diluting Jossie's milk in order to prepare for this. So a real bit of treachery there from Janina Kuzma.
That's funny, I put something in my milk once. I woke up at the zoo.
And on to our next story.
Something from a higher elevation.
We're at the top of Out There Summit. We're about to ski a face called WTF.
I'd never ridden WTF before the competition. We got there and the conditions were actually pretty good for what we expected, and yeah, it was great being able to get out there with everybody and put on a good show in a proper freeride environment.
How you feeling?
Pretty gassed.
Now that's a total green out. What a tactical genius that man is. Devilishly handsome as well. I would.
And now to our business analyst to show us what it all means.
Thanks, Jess. Righto, folks, let me break it down for you. As you can see, due to the Joker card, the green team's points are absolutely skyrocketing, while the opposition's points are absolutely plummeting. The stats don't lie.
I basically grew up at Triple Cone. My parents would just put me out on the field and just let us go wild. We just had that whole area to explore, and you know, it was our playground. It was really special just seeing everyone's unique way of looking at the mountain, how to lay lines across it, and just how everyone sees the mountain so differently. We set out to enjoy everything Triple Cone has to offer, and we rode that place like fully top to bottom.
So I had to figure that one out. Drum it! Billy and I and Ray, they get together and play at a place called Recommunication on the peninsula, which was 3 miles away, for about $7.
Somehow we've managed to lose Tian, Christy, and Bo.
Pretty nice day.
This brownie though.
Like a runaway plough on the highway, Team Green is absolutely mowing down the opposition.
It'll be interesting to see how the other teams went in such variable conditions.
No chance! Crossing now to the voluptuous flat earth weather person, Hank Billis.
Thanks, Sam. Unfortunately this week it's super wet everywhere, except for right down low. Down in...
Thanks, Hank. Team Green is settling in for the big win, as red and yellow's chances are absolutely circling the drain.
The rail jam was really fun. The rails pretty much catered to everybody that was involved, and it was the one I was looking forward to the most, so I was stoked.
It's super fun, just trying to see what I can find some air off.
Judges ready?
Rail jam was cool because we had different features other than just rails. We had the quarter pipe and the side hits, and it was really fun because everyone had something that they could do stuff on.
Team Green there really running the other teams through with that lance of victory.
The results aren't in yet. Things could still change. But what we do know is that the Winter Games Obsidian has been a great success, and we can't wait for next year.
From all of us here at Channel 8 News, stay smooth, New Zealand.
If you were to be reminded of your insignificance, how would you respond? If you were to have taken from you what was given, what would you feel? Foe versus foe, man versus man, it is all in vain, for this time I shall decide your fate. Step forth into my challenge, but heed my warnings carefully. Once softly spoken, they shall be heard. These playgrounds may bring you great triumphs, but do not stray from your path. You have been gifted this one opportunity, so make it count. Follow those who have been chosen to guide you, should you get lost on your journey. Pay close attention to the other old souls you encounter on this journey, for they have much to teach you.
I've been around these parts longer than you could imagine. Born witness to things that would take 1,000,000 lifetimes to comprehend. Left my mark on people, and in turn they have left their marks on me. What do I feel? I feel good in the morning when the sun hits my face. What do I hear? Maybe the most beautiful sound I hear is silence. Go wild, wild. Fly like you never want to go down. Do the forbidden things. If it's forbidden, it's much more interesting. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad, but do it. Touch the fire and then you know how it feels. If you get this once, this is your drug, then you never stop. As you get older, time goes faster. You wouldn't believe how fast time goes. And with this brings change. But I like it. Change is the only thing guaranteed. It's this change that adds the color to life. I have been referred to as all kinds of things over the years. Fun, inspiring, harsh and jagged, or some kind folks have once called me remarkable. However I have been named, I come as I am.
Lay your head to rest. Seek comfort and shelter as my true powers are revealed. Do not look yet at what has been done. Awaken and see the blood flowing through these veins. Look at what has been created to share with you. You are granted access to unseen paradises. Drive yourself across these scars. Lift yourself in those machines you have made for exploration. But respect my presence, for there shall be consequences if you do not. This is your final chance to show me what you are made of. Give it your all. As the sun chooses to withdraw its warm embrace once more, retreat, leave nothing but an impression for me to remember you by. For this was our brief moment to share.